Well, Raven Chapman, I'll tell you, the O2 is raving about Raven. That was a fantastic fight. How do you feel?
Yeah, I felt really good. I knew I was against a really tough opponent. We all know those South Americans, Colombians are really tough. Felt like I could have got her out there if it'd been over 3-minute rounds. I think some of them things could have been stopped, but she's really tough. She didn't go down. I knew after sort of the 4th, 5th round she was kind of done, but she kept giving it a go, and it's great to get them rounds in and get her back a scrap again. So I feel good, and I've got the belt, taking it back home with me.
It's good speaking to you, and we're not analysing other fights. We're actually just talking about you, just having a great tear up there. So you thought you could have got her out of there, and maybe an extra minute you could have got the job done. I feel like that this is an example of why maybe there should be 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, 100%. I got to speak to Frank briefly there before they pulled me over, and Frank thought exactly the same as we did.
First Southpaw opponent?
First Southpaw opponent. Really great to get that in. Felt comfortable in there. A few head clashes the first few rounds. I think just having that opposite style, it happened a little bit in training as well to begin with when I was getting used to the range of my sparring partners. So I was kind of prepared for that to happen tonight, which it did in those first 3. So a few bumps, but not many from lots of shots, so that's good.
But as usual, no backward step. Those pads of doom I've seen you do in the gym so many times, all that training, you are a relentless featherweight. You're a problem, right?
Yeah, 100%. We got to sort of round 7, 8. Obviously I'd had a few sustained pressure attacks in there, and you know, I could feel it. It's getting really hot in here. But going back to the corner and the coach just reiterating to me, remember, you've done 10 rounds of pads of doom with me. This ain't nothing compared to that. So I knew I had it in the tank to go right to that end bell.
You certainly did that. Listen, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm not sure she's here, and I'm certainly not calling her an elephant, but Skye Nicolson is the WBC featherweight champion. You have the WBC International Featherweight Championship. Would you like her belt?
Oh, 100%. I like all the world title belts. You know, not just the WBC. The WBC is one of the belts I've got now, so I'd love to continue with that, but governing body. There's been a lot of hearsay things about what's been going on with that mandatory, so if we have to go through other routes to get a world title and come back to revisit that fight for even bigger, we'll do that. I've just fought 2 former world champions, 3 undefeated prospects. I deserve an opportunity now.
Listen, whether it's Skye Nicolson or not, a world title is in your future. But just tell me this, final question. If that was Skye Nicolson in there tonight, what would have happened?
Pretty much the same as what you saw tonight.
Congratulations, Raven Chapman.